Some games become legend before they are even released. The expectation levels for Persona 5 have been off the scale amongst lovers of JRPGs ever since it was announced, and now the time has come to experience the next chapter in this revered saga. For those unfamiliar with the Persona games, they are an engaging mix of high-skill life simulator mixed with magical fantasy dungeon crawling. By day, you get to go to school in Tokyo, make friends, work with girls and study for exams, and after school you get a part-time job, make coffee with your guardian who runs a cafe, or explore the shops and back streets. When not at school or exploring the real world, you get to battle demonic forces in alternate dimension dungeons and dream palaces, stealing treasure and bringing down real-world criminals by capturing their heart's desires. What you do in the day-to-day has ripples and repercussions in the alternative dimensions. Friends can become partners in battle, items crafted with lockpicks can be taken with you and used, and acquaintances can unlock special powers. The Persona game requires patience. This isn't an action RPG. In fact, at times it can feel like a virtual novel as you pick dialogue and make decisions. There are certainly lots of cutscenes to wade through, but where these games shine is in the alternate dimension turn-based battles. Persona 5 is the most refined, most exciting and best looking of the series, packing in a wonderfully deep combat system which is easy to pick up but hard to master. The namesakes of the title are super powerful beings who can unleash a crazy range of attacks, abilities and battle-changing buffs. Collecting them Pokemon style by defeating foes and or fusing them to create new ones makes for compelling gameplay, and trying out different personas in battle allows a great deal of customization in terms of how you choose to fight. Each enemy shadow type has a different weakness, and finding these allows you to knock them down and then choose either to capture, demand money or items, or unleash a combined team combo finishing move on them. As well as arcane powered personas, each character gets various weapons, both melee and ranged, to wield, as well as armour and stat boosts and trinkets. The outfits are unique to each member of the team, one of whom is a cat who can change into a bus. There is an old school sexism at work, although with armoured cooking aprons only usable by female characters, while the guys get macho combat vests. Progressing through the story takes a good number of hours, 50 plus at least, and there are a ton of side missions on top of the real world elements that demand time because there are various activities you can take part in, actually helping you to raise character attributes that allow you to be more effective in battle. The philosophy around the personas delve into mystical elements associated with manifestos of suppressed psyches, dealing with teacher-student abuse, perverted longings and other degenerated behaviour. Thanks to our website you can monitor requests for the general public and pick who you want to help. The backstories for each victim add to the rigorous anger of the heroes as you battle to restore justice or just dish out some violent revenge. The graphics are a striking art style of anime and every element is highly polished, from the cool menus through to the battle exit animations that show how much money, experience and items you have won. There is also a strong soundtrack, although it can get a little repetitive after sinking almost 100 hours into the game. Persona 5 packs a good number of challenges and is enhanced further by a fun multiplayer element where you can check how others have used the time and day you are currently on. This is a useful addition because there are times when it can be unclear what is the next best move, but trial and error is always rewarding, and the satisfaction of taking down criminals after defeating their boss's alter egos offers some of the best gaming fun available. The PlayStation 4 is building up an incredible catalogue of exclusive games, and Persona 5 is an awesome addition, bringing some of the best JRPG goodness ever. If you've ever enjoyed or been curious about trying a full dose of Japanese role-playing, don't deny yourself the chance to experience such a quirky, cool and engaging game. There's nothing else quite like it out there.